And now, best of all, we're going to hear from a professor of economics, because there's some folks running this state that could use some lessons in the economy. So from Wright State University in Dayton, Ohio, please welcome Rudy Fichtenbaum.
Rudy Fichtenbaum, and I'm a professor of economics at Wright State University. And I am Ohio! 42 years ago in April, Dr. Martin Luther King made the ultimate sacrifice when he was assassinated while supporting the struggle of black sanitation workers in Memphis, Tennessee. These workers were on strike for better wages, for safety, for benefits, and union recognition. There was a song that was popularized during the Civil Rights Movement called "Ain't Gonna Let Anybody Turn Us Around." And I'm here to tell you today, we ain't gonna let John Kasich and the Republicans turn us around! SB 5 and the governor's budget are all part of a well-financed plan to undermine the standard of living for working Americans. In the aftermath of the Citizens United decision, organized labor is one of the only forces standing in the way of complete and unfettered domination and control of our political system by big corporations. I'm a college professor, so let me give you a little test. Will SB 5 and the governor's budget create more jobs for Ohio? Will SB 5 and the governor's budget improve our education in public schools? Will SB 5 and the governor's budget give us better police and fire service protection? Will SB 5 and the governor's budget, including his plan to privatize our universities, give our children a better college education? You all get an A, and that's not green inflation! SB 5 singles out college and university faculty, taking away our right to collective bargaining by declaring us to be managers. They say we're managers because we make recommendations about the curriculum or about whom our colleges and universities should hire. And I say anybody who doesn't know the difference between making a recommendation and a decision isn't smart enough to be voting on legislation or signing it. If the governor is successful, faculty will lose their right to protect the academic integrity of our institutions and will be forced to work in conditions where we've lost our professional autonomy and will be utterly powerless when faced with the arbitrary and capricious personnel decisions. Ohio will no longer be able to attract the best and the brightest to teach and do research at our public universities. Average Americans have borne the brunt of this economic crisis, taking pay cuts, losing our jobs, our homes, our pensions, and our life savings. We're being forced into peonage, taking on more and more debt to try and send our kids to college and to preserve our way of life. Meanwhile, our government officials bailed out Wall Street and cut taxes for the and when it came time for their bonuses, of course, they had to get them because they had contracts. My grandmother used to call that chutzpah. That's a Yiddish word, and what it derives from is when a kid kills both of his parents and then he goes before the judge to plead for mercy on the basis that he's an orphan. Well, I say it's time for a change. It's time to start thinking about people who work for a living. It's time to start thinking about economic justice, which is exactly what Dr. Martin Luther King was doing at the time of his death. If he were here today, he would have put on his marching shoes, and he would have been here with the workers in Ohio, Michigan, and Wisconsin. The last time I looked, there was still a document called the Constitution of the United States. And I may not be a history professor, but I know that it doesn't start off by saying, "We, the corporations." So let's take back our country. Let's take back our state. Let's start by repealing SB 5 and fighting for a budget